A24 is back with a new horror film that might be a little bit more divisive. After a group of friends play a deadlier game of heads down 7 up called Bodies, 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 where somebody has to draw an X and that person must remain a secret because that is a secret killer. The only way they're able to kill somebody is by tapping them on the shoulders, and people around them are supposed to be guessing who the killer is. Only there's not 7 people, there is about 4 or 5 of them up there. There are things that are going to grind on people's nerves, and there are things that people are going to like about this film and absolutely hate this film. And the only way you're going to be able to determine how you're going to feel about this film is how you feel about the ending. Because I didn't know anything going into the film. I didn't watch any trailers. I just saw the posters and I saw the cast. So I probably enjoyed this film a little bit more just because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. And going back and watching the trailers, this film is being marketed as a slasher film. However, when you go see the film, it's more of a murder mystery because bodies are being dropped one by one and you're trying to pinpoint who the killer is. However, that is where it's going to be divisive amongst a lot of people because you're basically stuck in this big ass mansion with rich people, and apparently there is a social message about Gen Z that just went right over my head because the only thing I was really focused on was the murder mystery aspect of this film and pointing fingers as to who the killer is. If you're going into this film expecting a slasher film, you're probably going to come out disappointed, especially when it comes to the twist ending, because that is going to determine how you feel about this film. Because throughout the entire film, I kept going, you know what, maybe this film isn't for me. And then we got to the ending, and I was just laughing my ass off because I thought it was bonkers. It was a lot of fun. It is very bloody, but not in the way that you probably expect it to be. And because these are characters that you really don't give a shit about. They are cheating, they are lying, they are deceptive, and a lot of people are not going to be getting behind them. You're just basically wanting to get them get killed off as quickly as possible so you're not enduring their bitchiness. A lot of screaming matches going on between characters, and that is something that really grinded everything to a halt for me because I'm like, okay, can we just stop yelling for like 5 fucking seconds? And I think that is going to be the biggest factor about how you're going to feel about this film, because it is, even though it is bonkers, it is bloody, and there are times when the humor hits and other times when it doesn't. But I want to get a couple of things out of the way that I actually did like. I really liked the cinematography for the film. I thought the writing and directing was great. And I do think that one of the standouts in this film is Maria Bakalova, who was in Borat 2. And I thought every time she was on screen, she was just absolutely stunning. I thought she was great. I think she is the highlight of this film. I know a lot of people are going to say that other characters are going to be the highlights of the film. But to me, I thought she was just fantastic. I thought she shows the potential to be a great leading star. I thought she did a really good job of emoting fear. There are moments in this film when her character does a couple of stupid things that I'm like, girl, you are a fish out of water here. You do not get what you're doing. So how about we just tone that down just a little bit? There were a lot of people in my auditorium that were not laughing. They probably did not get it. They probably thought it was just a waste of time. But I was the only one laughing. I had a blast. It was bonkers. It was fun. It was wild. And I think that if you are a fan of that ending, then you're going to have a lot of fun with this film. Overall, I'm going to go ahead and give Bodies, Bodies, Bodies a 7 out of 10. I think that there are a lot of things to have fun with this film. However, it is going to judge how you feel about these characters, because these characters are not the best people to be around. They are not the best likable characters in the world. And it's going to be very hard to get behind anybody in this film besides Maria Bakalova, because everybody is just cheating, lying, deceptive, and these are just the world's worst friends in the world. But have you guys checked out Bodies, Bodies, Bodies? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Go ahead and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.